Okay, y'all, everybody out there, it's important to stay calm. One thing I do to stay calm is do a little chant. It goes something like this. Hum. Hum. And that chant slowly relaxes me. How do you feel? You should totally feel relaxed by the third time. Hum.
Hey, Brendan Clemente here. I just want to send all of my love and heart to George's family and friends, and I didn't know him all that well. I just knew him as like the most optimistic person that I could ever imagine. I think when I saw him at Cali Roots, like he just, there was just this like bright light, coming from, you could just tell he was a good soul, and that he was obviously living with a difficult situation, and just like making the most positive life he could out of it. Despite everything happening, he found that energy to be a bright light and to be someone that people gravitated toward, because he was just so kind and optimistic and like a truly good soul. So I just want to again send all my love and my heart to all of his friends and family. I've been working on a new tune. George, one of the first people who reached out when I released my last song earlier this year, and he reached out and messaged me and said, "Bro, like, this song is helping me so much. It's such a light. It's helping get me through everything." And I mean, as a musician, like that's the most powerful thing I think you can hear, is that you've somehow had that sort of effect on someone's life. So George, rest easy, my friend, and I think you'd dig this one. I know you're listening. This is a new one I'm working on, so just play a little bit of it for you. Love you.
I've been on this road so long, sometimes I forget. I've been feeling cold so long, taste of regret. Maybe that's the way it's supposed to be. Maybe it's a break in the line. Maybe that's the world that we're all a part of, finding ways to bide our time. Can't help but feel sometimes the world is spinning out of control. I find that music's more than rhythm, it's the key to my soul. I find and use it like a gun that just shoots flowers in bloom. Goodbye, I'll miss you, maybe see you sometime later in June. Later in June.
Love you, bud.
I don't feel like we're getting older. Feel so alive, but we're that much closer. Keep pushing on when the times get tough, and even if the storm comes, the waves get rough. Our love, it is greater than the deep blue sea. What's going around is coming around, is following me. Ain't it funny how things fall in place sometimes? Your shadow follows you when the sun don't shine. Some people spend a whole life living in their head, and not saying listen to your heart instead. Keep searching for a lifetime, waiting for a sign. Something gives me hope that we'll be alright. If all the girls in the world were living across the sea, what a wonderful swimmer, yes, you know that I would be. In a world gone crazy, your smile has saved me. Smiles on faces. Been a long ways to the ways to go. I don't feel like we're getting older. We're so alive, but we're that much closer. Keep pushing on when the times get tough, and even if the storm comes, the waves get rough. Our love, it is greater than the deep blue sea. What's going around is coming around, is following me. Ain't it funny how things fall in place sometimes? Your shadow follows you when the sun don't shine. Some people spend a whole life living in the head, and I say listen to your heart.
Alright, if all the girls in the world were living across the sea, what a wonderful swimmer, yes, I know that I would be. In a world gone crazy, smile and say things. Louder all together, everyone. And everything changes, I know we're gonna make it. Smiles on faces, we putting smiles on faces. Smiles on faces, we putting smiles on faces. Cali Roots, make some noise, yeah!
Es Toño.
Cali Roots.
Cali Roots.
Where you from? Nevada?
Brazil. Right now, Brazil.
Smiles on faces, we putting smiles on faces. Smiles on faces, we putting smiles on faces. One more time. Smiles on faces, we putting smiles on faces. We putting smiles on faces.
Hi everyone, this is Lizzie Hannis, representing also Greg Hannis and Brooklyn Hannis right here, and also hopefully speaking for most of the Stick Figure family as well. Jorge Santana was nothing short of an angel on earth, and even though he was going through hell himself and wishing that he would die some days, that he still found enough courage and positivity and love to spread to so many people. I don't even know how many lives he's affected. I don't think he knows. It's just amazing. He's fought for so long and just spread joy and love and positivity to everybody he could, and support to other people going through terminal cancer and other illnesses. And he inspired all of us, sick, not sick, just fellow music lovers, fellow lovers of peace, love, and reggae. He inspired all of us that he touched and spoke to, and I was honored to know him. I met him 3 times at Cali Roots, and every year he said he wasn't going to make it, and he always found a way to make it. So that was amazing. I'm truly honored and blessed to have known him and call him a friend and have him in my life. I'm so sad that he's gone, and we are no longer, around together here, but he is in a much better place, and we will all see each other again. And I know that he and Aaron are dancing to Stick Figure in the skies above, watching down on all of us. So to George, we love you, we miss you, thank you. We can't thank you enough for everything you have given to every single one of us. And to Sandra and the boys, you are a part of this family also, and we love you, and we're here to help you, support you, take care of you, whatever we can do to help lift you up and give you encouragement and support your family. So thank you so much for being part of the Stick Figure family, the reggae family, and seeing what so many of us have in the lyrics and the music and the inspiration and the positivity. We wish you, George, all the best in heaven, and thanks again for everything. We love you.
1, 2, 3, 4. Music is the healer, so spread the love around to anybody that will listen to all the love that we have found. It's the Reese Brothers here, sending our love out to George and his family. He meant a lot to this music community, and he will always be with us. Much love.
I just wanted to tell a couple of funny stories that I have about George, since it's a celebration. He was a great friend of mine, and life won't be the same without him. A reggae show wasn't the same without him. He was at all of them. And when he wasn't, it wasn't the same. But one year at the Catalyst, I think it was a New Year's show, and we all met up at Pono Grill in Santa Cruz, and he brought lays made out of joints, a joint lay. He brought a joint lay for everyone. Had about 10 joints on it too. The funny thing is, every time we'd try to go and smoke one, we couldn't get it out of the wrapper, and finally I asked him, what did you use? And he said, press and seal. He rolled the joints and then press and sealed them to make the lay, and so the press and seal stuck to the papers, and you couldn't get a joint out that you could smoke. But it was the best weed ever. I always called it Strawberry Banana Santana. But he grew it himself, and he was quite a green thumb, because it was the best weed I ever smoked. And man, I wish I could get my hands on some of that right now. Anyway, George was a great person, and I loved him very much. He'll never be forgotten. He'll always be like a hologram, like Tupac, standing front and center at every concert. I love you, George, and Sandra and Rio, and even though I haven't met David and Jonathan, my heart goes out to you all, and I'm always here if you guys need anything. And I'm in Hawaii, so that helps. You'll always have a place to visit. Love you guys. Love you, George. I'm also very proud to say I am the new owner of the George Santana Stick Figure Sour Hat, and I will wear it with pride and always honor him. I love these hats, look. This is the best one. I also always remember him showing up at Cali Roots when he said he didn't think he was going to make it. For probably 8 years in a row, he said he didn't think he was going to make it, and every year he made it. And, one year, Sandra and Rio rolled him in a radio flyer. He had made his own wagon to be wheeled in so that he could lay down and be off of his feet the whole time, and he always had on his reggae poncho. It was super awesome, and you always knew that it was him, but he was being wheeled around in a radio flyer, and it was the funniest thing. But he made it to the front of the stage at every set that he wanted to see, and that was always inspiring too. And the bands were always good to him about making sure that he had a place up front and that he was taken care of, or he could be backstage or side stage, and Rio got to experience all of that with him, so that was awesome. So me and George were sitting at the front of a stage. It was at Cali Roots X, I think, probably the 10th anniversary, and we were both up front for the K-Bong set. It was K-Bong and Johnny Cosmic doing their set, and K-Bong before the show started throwing socks out, to people, and he saw George in the front, and they were friends and whatnot, so he threw a pair of socks to him, but George was laying down, and I think his eyes were closed. Last time I looked at him, his eyes were closed, and I was trying to keep the socks from hitting him in the face, so I reached out and grabbed him and caught him before him, and I think K-Bong got mad about that, because, he didn't, obviously know that I was trying to catch them from hitting his face. But that night, anyways, George was so thankful that I didn't let that happen, that he gave me one of the socks, one of the K-Bong pairs of socks. One sock, and then I had the other sock. And to this day, he still has one sock and I have one sock. So I kind of picture him in heaven wearing his one K-Bong sock. And that's one of the things that I brought to Hawaii with me, was the one K-Bong sock that he gave me.
Smiles on faces. We putting smiles on faces. Well, it's a long road and it's taking me home. Been a long day, still got a ways to go. I don't feel like we're getting older. Feel so alive, but we're that much closer. Keep pushing on when the times get tough, and even if the storm comes, the waves get rough. Our love, it is greater than the deep blue sea. What's going around is coming around, is following me. Ain't it funny how things fall in place sometimes? Your shadow follows you when the sun don't shine. Some people spend the whole life living smiles